Hello and welcome to this tutorial on filling out your program plan for the Fire Protection Technician program. If you're viewing this video, you're likely either in the building construction class during the first semester of the program or in some other class in the fall semester of your second year. If you're in the first semester of the program, our goal here is to establish a plan, and if you're looking at this in your second year, it's just to review the plan and make sure you're still on track to graduate. The first step to completing this assignment is to download the spreadsheet that will help you do the planning, and you can do that by clicking on this Program Plan Template link. That's going to cause a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet to download where you're going to keep track of courses you've already taken and courses you plan on taking. So the first step in filling this out is to put the current date where it says Plan Date, and that date needs to be the same as the one shown here to the left. What's important is that you don't copy the date from the left, because the date on the left is actually an automated field that will change every time you open this document on a new date. And we have to get an accurate date under Plan Date because that's how the spreadsheet knows to set all of the succeeding terms and give you the appropriate terms to sign up for. You may get this Enable Content warning, and if you do, you can go ahead and say Enable Content. The story is there are some things in the spreadsheet that are automated to help you plan. That'll just make those things work. Then you can move on to the name field and just go ahead and type in your name. Phone number is whatever phone number works best for you, so cell phone or landline or whatever. And same thing with the email address. Whichever email address works best for you in terms of correspondence about course planning, you can enter here. I would ask if you have a photograph of yourself just to paste it into the cell here where it says photo. That just helps me. We've got over 100 students in the program. It helps me put a name with a face, maybe if I haven't had you in a class yet, or something like that. Once you've got those completed, I'd like you to save the file, and you're just going to save this in your folder on the server. And the name format I'd like you to save it under is your name and then the date that it's completed. Now, Microsoft will not allow you to use forward slashes in file names, so you have to use periods where you would normally use forward slashes in the date. And if you have, for instance, a folder set up for program planning or whatever, you can save it in that folder so it's easily retrievable. Once you've got that accomplished, your next step is to go into this first section where it says Previous Terms, and you're going to select the courses that you've already completed or that you're currently working on. So if you're a first semester student, you're probably getting this video in the building construction course. You can, if you click on the cell here, you can go ahead and pull down building construction. And you can see what happens here is that the spreadsheet fills in the cost of the building construction course, and these costs are, to my best ability, the estimate of what it's actually going to cost you between the tuition and then fees for books that would be associated with the course. Additionally, any term that you show a course for, it's going to assess a parking fee, because that's part of being a full-time student here, is that they charge you a parking fee. Now, if you're not sure which courses you've completed, maybe you're a few semesters into the program or something, you can come back to the Blackboard course, and there's a link here to My Madison College. And when you go into My Madison College, the login is the same as the login you use for everything else here at the college. And once you're into it, on the upper left-hand side, you're going to see a link to your Student Center. So if you click on your Student Center, then in the upper left, there's a link to My Academics. And that's going to take you to the college's kind of record of what you've accomplished in your time here at Madison College. The first link that's available is View My Advisement Report. And this does not generate instantly. It takes a little while to come up with this report. But the story is, because you're a student in the Fire Protection Technician program, this report is going to show which requirements you need to fulfill for graduation, which ones you've already fulfilled, and those that are currently in progress. So yours will look a little different than mine, but if I were to scroll through mine, I see here these are courses that I would still need to complete the degree. Note there is this legend up here. The courses that you've taken and passed successfully are going to show with a green circle with a green check mark in it, and the courses that you're currently enrolled in are going to show with the yellow diamond. Those are the courses we're interested in having you record in the spreadsheet. So if it's got a green check mark or a yellow diamond, you can go ahead and record those here. So let's say that I'm currently enrolled in building construction and I previously successfully completed Emergency Medical Technician 1. Those two courses are going to show up here as previously completed. And it's important that we get them listed there because one of the things the spreadsheet's going to do is flag something if you attempt to enroll in it twice. So see, you can see here I said, hey, for next semester, for spring of 2015, I want to take building construction. And what it's doing here is it's highlighting that course saying you've already completed that course, so leave it alone. So once you've got your previously entered courses in, then you've got a couple of options in terms of figuring out the next course you want to take. One option is you can go to your Student Center and you can just look through here for courses that are yet to be completed. Another possibility is if you go back to the Blackboard shell and you click on this Fire Protection Technician curriculum, this will take you to the web page where the program is listed out in a little bit more detail, where you can get course descriptions. And here you can see kind of the typical sequence of courses that a student would take if they wanted to complete the program in 2 years. So both of those are resources for you. Now, what I'd like you to do is go through the remaining terms. So you'll notice that I'm filling this out in the fall of 2014, and because I've entered the date, the spreadsheet has figured out that the next term is the spring of 2015, and I can start filling in what courses I'm going to take. So there you see I've already taken EMT1, so I'm going to say I'm going to go take fire prevention. Another tool that I've incorporated here that may be of some use to you is as you take courses, as you list courses in your course list, they'll show up over here and I can add them to the schedule kind of hour by hour, and it's just a tool to keep track of when you're taking particular courses. Now that'll only apply for next semester. You won't know how things are scheduled 2 semesters out or further, but it can help you kind of work out which sections of courses you need to end up in. When you get this fully filled out, there's a couple of things that we want to look for at the bottom. Number one, the program is a 70 credit program. So under grand total here for credits, if you have less than 70 credits, it means you missed something, that you haven't taken one of the required courses and you need to go back and check your work. You may end up with more than 70 credits. If you changed programs, if you transferred credits in from another institution, if you took more than 1 credit of electives, the number probably here is going to be greater than 70. The other number that you're seeing here, this is the estimated total cost of the program to completion. So you'll see as you fill this out, that number will get larger and larger. Typically, when a student completes this, that number's somewhere right around $14,000 or $15,000, give or take. When you get this filled out, I want you to go ahead and save it again. And then you're going to submit it through Blackboard. And the way you do that is you come down here to where it says Program Plan Submission. And it'll give you the option to attach a file. You're going to say Browse My Computer, and you're going to go find that file that you just saved. So there it is. I say open, and you can see that Blackboard has attached that file for me, and then I would hit submit. My goal with this is to gather all these files up for you folks and review kind of what your plans are, and then meet as necessary with each of you to plan your progress through the program. We know that we want to get you through the program in an expedient way. Every extra year that you're here is a year you're not making money as a firefighter. At the time that I'm creating this video, City of Madison firefighters are starting at about $45,000 a year. So being here for an extra year to finish the program is like taking a $45,000 hit right off the top. We want to make sure that we get you through the program in an expedient way and that we don't have you chasing false leads and taking classes you don't need to take. On the other hand, we also want to make sure that you choose a course load that you're likely to be successful with. So as you fill this out, moderation is kind of the key idea. Don't overload yourself, but also don't waste any time while you're here. Again, our highest goal is your successful completion of the program and your ultimate employment as a professional firefighter. If there's anything I can do to assist you in completing this assignment, please feel free to get in touch with me at the contacts listed under instructor information in the Blackboard course. Thank you.